Alright, welcome to the second channel. This was supposed to be a video for the main channel, but it didn't quite come out the way I wanted it to be. It was a bit of English in my head versus English, when I talk type of deal. So basically what this video is about is, if you've watched me for a long time, you know I sometimes complain a little bit about various stuff. But one thing that annoys me in almost every game is female design. I mean, it is no secret the sex sells, right? We know the memes, and even League doesn't escape that. But as a man, I needed facts, logic, stats. I wanted to figure out if women actually get a short end of the stick, or maybe I'm just a piece of shit that just judges. So in this video, I'm going to be putting male and female champs in either like good design or bad design, which is of course highly subjective. You might think Kai'Sa is the epitome of design and intrigue, or be like me and actually have a brain. Also, my judging criteria is not really consistent. I like uniqueness, right? Readability, memorability, even like silhouettes in game. Sometimes like personality kind of matters. Does it show in their art? It's just like all very... I'm not consistent, okay? There's like 2-3 hours of me rating all the champs. Like I said, English in my head, English when I talk. I don't think I was able to convey my feeling on each champ as well as I should have. Hence why I'm putting this on the second channel. But yeah, be warned, there's a lot of garbage takes coming up. Enjoy. There's a lot of champions. This is gonna take forever. Is that all of them? I feel like there's more. The first one is Darius, like my main, right? One of my two mains. I think it looks like whatever, right? He's like the Noxus poster boy. But literally in every other media, like Noxus armor looks cooler than his armor. And like that's his only thing. He's like, it's the guy in Noxus armor, like he's not even like that well representative of Noxus. It's kind of whatever. It's not like you see like, oh my god, wow, cater design. It's just, it's Darius. It's a guy. Oh my god, there's so many, dude. Holy shit. Oh, Nautilus. Awesome. Nautilus is fucking cool as hell. It's like a massive submarine come to life that like hooks you like an anchor. So cool. Super recognizable. Almost iconic, I'd say. Especially after that trailer fucking 50 years ago at this point. I think Nautilus is fucking cool. Oh, here we go. Good female design. Sejuani. Sejuani is fucking badass. Sejuani is so cool. Like, yes, it's just like a woman. But like the board is so cool. The armor is sick. Right? The whole Iceborne thing. With the... I think you call it like a bola or something. Same with Lissandra. She's like an old champion. But it still holds up, actually. It actually still like holds up pretty well. A weird ice creature. Cool. There's so many, dude. Look at how many we have to go through. I'm trying to like go fast, but it's so hard. Oh my god. I think Jace looks like garbage. Oh my god. Jace, and actually, it's not his fault. It's like all the Piltover people, like from back in the day. Caitlyn, Vi, and Jace, they all look like these failed steampunk rejects, right? Caitlyn is better now because she's got like an ASU, but Jace is still like left behind and is this weird Tony Stark steampunk ripoff thingy. It just looks, I don't know, it's just so forgettable. Talking about forgettable, there he is. This fucker, oh my god. I always forget he's in the game. He looks like some random, like, Smite God reject. I don't even know why he's in the game. He's so weird. He's like, it's just a guy. Like, it's so forgettable. I don't like him. He's always seemed out of place to me. I don't know why. It's so weird. I mean, Nunu is fantastic. It's not my cup of tea, per se. It's like getting a little too Disney, but it's cool. Like, the big Yeti, the little guy on top with the big snowball. Come on, that's cool. Oh my god, Kai'Sa. Here's the thing with Kai'Sa. Kai'Sa is just like diva bait, right? It's just a woman in a skin suit, right? That's it. She is cool in the sense that like the second skin is supposed to be like, like actually like a second skin. Like, it's supposed to, that's cool. But then they completely disperse of that concept in every single skin she has. Except for like her launch skin with the mecha suits. And I think that part like ruins it for me. I think the base skin is okay, even though it's like just goober bait. I mean, Braum. Come on. Dude, that is so cool. You got this massive fucker who unhinged like some random god's door and uses it as a shield. Yes, please. Thank you. Let's move on. Move on to somebody else very sexy. Tahm Kench. God, that big catfish, big froggy who eats people like a demon. Like he's got a little top hat and shit. Look at him. It looks so cool. Plays a little jingle. Camille, amazing. Camille is super fucking cool. And I think her legs in-game are like too big. It looks weird. And her skins, like she's like mechanical legs, but then like in her skins, her legs are just like normal legs. But then they're still like massive. It's kind of weird. It's kind of like, but she's like one of the two people, like one of the two women we have that is not like just 20 years old. Or like, I don't know, fucking 17. for like care. Let's make them all like fucking miners. Yeah, Camille is super cool. A lot of personality. Camille is just awesome. Oh, Viego. Viego gets a new tier. There's gonna be a new fucking row. There we go. Missed Potential. That is Viego. I changed the name of that one. I am Missed Potential. I'm fucking. There we go. Viego, when he was first revealed. First of all, he's the fucking the Ruined King, right? Like Boric, that the weapon has been in the game for ages. That was his weapon. I was like, oh my god, this hype is the fucking Ruined King is gonna get in. You know, he's gonna be in the game. Then they revealed him. With like the Ruined King game, and he looked like this snobby guy. Like people are like, what the fuck? That's the Ruined King. We want like Mordekaiser too, right? And I get it, but I kind of came to terms with it because then he looked like really snobby, and it was like this really like this crybaby, you know, a lot of personality, right? Like a bitch, like very much just a complete like spoiled brat. Like okay, that's cool. That's something we don't have. And then they released him, and he's just like a hot anime guy. Like there's like nothing there. There is zero personality there. It's just a hot anime guy with his shirt off for no reason. Camovarian, I think Camovarian it's called. Camovarian armor. It's so cool, but it's just naked, hot Korean MMO fucking guy. It's just missed potential. Also, I fucking missed the spelling. Missed potential number 2. Missed potential number 3. What is the bitch? What are they? These are like my 3 biggest irks with the game. Let's talk about Gwen first. Because Gwen and Viego are both like released back to back, and they're like very similar, right? Like their weapons are like the exact same as in like art direction, and they're so cool. The Zweihander and the scissors are like so fucking cool. They're so good. They look, oh, the weapons look, animations look so good. Everything about these characters is so good. But then Gwen is supposed to be like this demon fucking doll that's like housing a part of this guy's wife as a soul, and she's just an anime girl. The hair is just like full on anime, and the hair would have been fine. Like, it wouldn't look out of place if it was actually looking like if she was actually a doll. But she's not. It's just a girl. Like, I think she's like, you can see it here, kind of. She has like one like blue magical like little scar. That's supposed to like, it's just make her, if she like looked like a doll, like Oriana, right? Oriana, but like more a doll and less not a robot. Like actually like have the balls to make it a doll. It would have been so good. Like she would have been perfect. But they just couldn't, I don't know, escape China or something, and they just made it like an anime girl. So sad. Bel'Veth, same. Bel'Veth is such a crisis of like we know that like development was like fucked for Bel'Veth, because right when they were like developing her to be the next fucking tentacle hot anime lady, people started complaining about all the hot anime characters, and they kind of changed her into being half monster, half woman. But of course we didn't know that, so we just see this weird thing with like, okay, why does she have like the woman face? It doesn't like matter like to her, it doesn't matter to her lore, it doesn't matter to her gameplay, it doesn't, why does she have like the anglerfish type head? Like it's cool, but like it doesn't matter, and people are confused, like okay, why isn't she like just a monster? Like why didn't you like integrate that thing in it's a mess. Funny enough, I love these 3 champs. I love to play these. I love to play these 3 champs, because they just, on a technical level and on like a visual level, they're just so nice. I mean, Bel'Veth is kind of weird early game with like her slaps, but there's something about these champs that's just like smooth and sexy. Oh, I saw something. That creature is an offense to God. Talk about an offense to God. Ugh, Fizz. How do I feel about Fizz? Oh my god, Fizz is a weird one. Another row. Another one. And another one. These are designs that like aren't bad. Like, you know, like I wouldn't put them in like good wow design, but I also wouldn't put them in like bad design. Because they're just old, and like sometimes they just don't hold up. That's just what it is. I think Fizz is just kind of old and like just not really interesting. But I wouldn't say it's bad design. It's like like Fizz is recognizable. He's his own thing, but it's not like a good like wow design in my opinion. What is an old champion that holds up? I think design wise, not gameplay wise. Gameplay wise, this thing is absolute trash, fucking dog water. It's Shyvana. Shyvana looks really cool. Yo, my god, I gotta. Excuse me, I gotta pull Excalibur out of this fucking pie. I mean Jin. Obviously. I mean, it's Jin. He's the goat. Arlene Soul. Amazing. Oh my god. Amazing fucking creature. Just like Jin, I don't think I need to like explain why Arlene Soul is a good design. Rise. He's a bald guy with a scroll. I think he's just old. I don't know. Maybe he's just a blue guy. Same as Xerath. I think Xerath is just old. I think it's maybe it is. I mean, it is cool. The concept is really cool. I think it's like a coffin, right? Like a sarcophage. I don't know how to pronounce it in English. Sarcophage. Like energy in it. Like that is really cool. He's just like, it's just old, right? I think if they would redo this, it would be 100% like good design. Ahri. Look. I think I'll put Ahri in good design. I think it's overdone. I think the trope is, you know, dead. It's like, oh, the kitsune, Japanese, fox girl. Yeah, it's been overdone. But in the end, like, you know, there's only one of them. It's not like it's been overdone for, you know, it's still unique enough. It's still like interesting enough to set itself apart from stuff like, you know, fucking guys setup. Okay, let's put where is the bitch? Where is she? Where is she? There she is. Oh my god. El Criatura. That boob armor alone should be enough to put in the, like the war crimes tier. Fuck that thing. Here's the thing. If Lux just existed on her own, it would have been fine. I would put it in good design, right? Or like a princess from like Demacia, really cool. Like it's just like, you know, that's her. But every woman in this game looks like her. I'm almost like tempted to just make like a woman tier, but maybe that might be like kind of bad. I was this close to doing it. Like look at like Syndra, Queen, Diana, it's just woman. Diana at least has got something going for her. I think Diana is kind of cool still. She's at least a little different. I think Diana, like her weapon is cool. Her armor is kind of like, you know, unique. I think Diana is interesting enough to be, even though it's just a human, it's just like a regular ass human, it's still unique enough. Olaf, I think Olaf is just, I think Olaf's not good. I think Olaf is just a Viking. I always appreciate like Riot Games for making Runeterra because they have like Freljord, which is like the Vikings, got Ionia, which is like the Eastern stuff, Shurima, which is like Egypt. But they never like just copy and paste Vikings. It's not just like, it's not just Japan, right? It's like with the nature, I feel like the Iceborne and all that stuff. Shurima does, it just kind of is just like Egyptian pantheon. But I think this is just a Viking. Like there's like no design there. Like Olaf is really cool. Don't get me wrong, Olaf is really cool, but he's just a Viking. I'm not gonna put him to it, he's just old. He's just a Viking. He's old. Like he's cool, I think. He's cool. Like he could be interesting, could be unique, but he's just old. Looks kind of goofy. I think Zack is so cool. I think Zack is so fucking funny. I mean, his voice adds a lot, which I'm trying to like not think of. I'm just trying to look at at their like, you know, face value designs. You know, like the splash arts, basically. Oh my god, Draven. Okay, look. Draven, if you look at him, it looks awful. Like, it's just, what is that? It's just a guy, a weird guy. But his personality carries him so hard. But I don't want to, like, you know, get, like, personalities in there as well and stuff like that. You know, like the voice acting, all that stuff. So I'm gonna add another one. Straight in the Draven tier. Alright, this guy is amazing. I love him. But, like, he doesn't look good, per se. Like, you know, if you didn't know what it was like, you know, it's not, like, good design. Funny enough, somebody else is made for the Draven tier. What is it? Samira. When Samira got first released, I was like, great. Woman. That's all, like, you know, it just... I guess, like, the Shurima Noxus mix was kind of cool. But in the end, it was just, like, a woman, right? It was like, whatever. But then I played it, and, like, of course, like, her personality is actually, like, so good. Like, it's so good. Like, she's, like, I love her character. Like, it's good, right? But once again, just like Draven, that character doesn't really show in, like... their design per se, and I get it. You cannot make everything a monster. You can make everything like crazy. Because as you can see at the good design right now, it's most like creatures and like, you know, very different body types and stuff. But it's just the same, right? Like at least different body types, different ages, right? Something different. Like I'm tired of like the 20-year-old woman. That was such a weird sentence. Another character you might think that might fit the Draven tier is Akshan, because Akshan's design is. It's just a guy with no shirt, right? But then, of course, his personality is kind of like what carries him. But I don't like. I think he's so annoying. I think he's like so forced funny. Like he's just not funny. Like he tries too hard to be like the comedic relief. I look at this and just see nothing. It's just a guy. Same with like Nilah. Like there are these new champs like Nilah, Akshan that just are like kind of like Rel as well. Rel, Nilah, Akshan. They just kind of came into existence, and like that's that, right? They're just kind of there. Where the fuck is Nilah? Oh, look, she's so boring. I can't even see her. Okay, Nilah is hiding from you. That's fine. Because you know what I saw? I saw Illaoi, which is a fucking the fattest W the female race has ever gotten. Is Illaoi. I could explain why, but like, come on, look at her. Different like body type. The fucking tattoos are so cool and unique. Like the whole like the Kraken Nakaboros thing, so cool. I wish we had more because we know there's like more followers of Nakaboros. I wish we had like one more champion that's like had like to do with like the Serpent Isles. That'd be so cool. But yeah, Illaoi is just awesome, so cool. Amumu, dude, Amumu is weird. Amumu is just like it's like okay, yes, he's a mummy, but like he's a sad, lonely Yordle mummy, which makes it like kind of interesting, but. If they would add him right now looking like this, I'd be like, what the fuck is this? Like, you know, some weird chibi gacha garbage. So I'll put him in old. I think it's old. Actually, like, most Yordles feel like kind of old. Oh, talk about like a good Yordle design. Where is... Oh, Nilah. Oh, I didn't even talk. Oh my god, my ADHD kicking in full gear. Rel. I didn't even talk about Rel and Nyla. So I think Nyla is cool. Like, she's got like this demon that like makes her like laugh forever. And you're thinking like, what the fuck? She's the demon that makes her laugh forever? Yeah, she feels like no sadness. Can you tell from her? No, it's just a woman. It's just... She's kind of a cool design. I think she's from... I don't know where she's from. Kamavor, maybe? I don't know. She's like in Bilgewater right now, so like a trailer was. Like I said, she's just kind of there. And she could be interesting, but it doesn't show in the art, that's for sure. Like her face, like in the art, to be fair, like if you zoom in on her face, she has like a really cool face. Like it looks different than like a regular, like, you know, Lux Kaisa face. I'm telling you, 80% of League players don't even know she exists, because it's just like so... Not even like because she's bad or something, just because like... What the fuck? You know, you just don't remember this thing. Just like Xin Zhao. Nyla is just like Xin Zhao. It's like, oh, right, that's a champion in this game. I forgot. Rel is... Oh no, Rel is hella miss potential. Hella miss potential. She has armor. She can like metal bend armor into like a mount. That's so sick. How could they make it so boring? I don't know how they made Rel so boring. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Like the armor looks like trash. The horse is cool. The lance is kind of whatever, but like she's supposed to be like 16 years old as well. She's like no death. There's like she's supposed to like actually like try to like capture Mordekaiser. Didn't know that, but somebody told me that like earlier. Like, you know. Oh my god, Swain. I spotted a random Swain. Put him up there. Put him up there. Look at that. Only reason I put Swain up there because he's got my hairline. That's why. Okay. It's my tier list. Shut up. Alistar. Old. I think he's cool. But he was cool like 20 years ago. Same like Olaf, same like Master, same like Amumu. Like very cool designs, very cool ideas. But like, kind of like a little bit like product of their time, you know? I think Hecarim is still good though. I think Hecarim is still good in concept and execution. I think it looks fine. They changed his splash arts because of Wild Rift. The Wild Rift version looks kind of off. I think Wild Rift version is not that good. But still, the concept like undead, like Shadow Isles, not Minotaur, Centaur, really cool. Zyra is garbage. It's just, you know, Lux, but less clothing. Alright? Quinn is garbage. I don't know. Quinn is like Darius. Not saying like, oh, she's boring girl. It's just like there's nothing there. It's just... I mean, there could be an argument to be made for old, for both Darius and like Jason. I mean, even like a lot of these, right? Like, do I put Jason old? I think I put Jason old because the steampunk thing. Because they did rework Caitlyn, and Caitlyn looks like way better now. Where's Caitlyn with her stupid hat? What is it? I'm not gonna find it. Oh, what I did find is this. God, my God, dude. Okay, new tier. New tier. Oh my god, I think Zeri is the worst design in all of League. By far. It's just so like nothing. I can't even like put into words how much I dislike Zeri. I like out of place she feels. Like what, like zero personality. She's just like a marketing stunt with like neon, right? It's just like Seraphine. Like these two, I put Seraphine in the Zeri tier. There we go. There's like no gravitas. There's like nothing there. Talia is kind of cool. I put Talia in good design because at least she's different. I mean, this is, by the way, this is how low the bar is for women. Because she has like a different nose and different eyebrows. I already put her like in good design. Just because like she doesn't look like, you know, Zyra looks, Kaisa. Or like Ash, Misfortune, right? All these things. Nami, Sona. Nami I fucking despise. I'm putting Nami in Zeri as well. How do they give like a fish like built-in natural like, you know, boob window? Like what? That's so weird. That's so weird. Janna is garbage. I mean, what is the character design? Bikini. Like these are the things that like make me angry. This is why I'm making this tier list. Sivir, awful. We got better Sivir. It's called Samira. There he is. Kled is fantastic. Kled is a fucking so good. Unique, actually funny, right? Actually took kind of modernized Yordles because a lot of Yordles kind of fell off. Really good. Kled is just fantastic. Volibear. I feel like Volibear, he's just I think it's kind of boring. It's gonna be weird because I like Volibear. I like the idea of Volibear. But he's cool. Don't get me wrong. Like he's cool, but he's just a bear. There's nothing there. He's just a bear. I don't want to put him in Miss Potential as well because I think he's fine. I think he's fine. It's just I wouldn't put him up there with like the rest of. Or do I? Nah, put him up there. It's fucking Volibear. I have to, come on. And like because Orin is so good. Like Orin is so fantastic. The female good design list is not really getting longer. Let's try and find a good one. Not this fucking MK9 looking ass female character design. Get out of here. Katarina, same thing. I love playing Katarina. Look at all these women. Do you see this? You're putting Nyla there is kind of rude, but oh, Kalista. Kalista is so cool. Oh, Kalista is awesome. Kalista is so fucking cool. That's how the bodies nowadays, right? Just having a different body type, like being like this super skinny undead girl. That's enough. That's cool. With the spears, like through her chest, so cool. It still has like, the Cabovarian armor going on as well. So cool. So Kalista is awesome. I can't play it for shit. Oh my god, Zed. Okay, here's the thing. I think Zed is the cringiest design since fucking Sasuke. I swear to god. But the idea of combining a knight with like a ninja is kind of cool. Like objectively, like Zed is cool. I think he's cringe as hell. Like I can't stand him. But you know, objectively, like he is kind of like cool. Like you know, the idea is cool rather. I think Morgana is cool. Here we go. I think Morgana is actually a pretty cool design. She's very. Where the fuck did she go? There she goes. Even though she has the exact same body type as all the rest of the woman, I think with the for some reason. Huh, I wonder why, because now that I think about it, like, she is just like all the woman, but like, she just has wings. Is that why I'm like putting her up there? Because she just has wings? Maybe it's because she also like acts different. It's not just, haha, I'm a girl, right? Like, a lot of these are just like, haha, I'm a girl, right? There's a lot of their personalities. Maybe I am hella fucking brainwashed by Albedo, and having wings coming from your hips is just like an instant like turn on for me. I don't know what it is. It's biased. It's a tier list. It is what it is. If we speak about Morgana, we're gonna talk about Kayle. Kayle has been the biggest downgrade since fucking... What's his name? Bruce J. Kayle went from like this awesome armored angel to like half armored angel in like leggings. I pretty much potential. She looks really cool, don't get me wrong, I like her. But if you know where she came from, it's like, oh my god, dude, why did you put her like in leggings? Like, why did you take off her helmet? Like, why? It's, you know, she's good. Like, she's still cool. She still has like the angel vibe going on, but it's... Dude, that ain't like the armored angel was so cool. Good intentions, bad execution, I think. Kindred, I feel like Kindred, I think we have to put Kindred in the female good design. No, my cup of tea, right? Also, Kindred feels like she comes straight out like Ori and the Will-O-Wisps, whatever the fuck the game's called. And it kind of attracts a very weird genre of girls. Like, there's these wolf girls, you know? Wolf girls, you know horse girls? Horse girls are like, you know, weird, but then there's wolf girls, and those are weird. So yeah, I think Kindred is weird, not my thing, but I can like objectively tell like that's a cool design, right? The lamb and the wolf, like, you know, the death thing, really cool. I actually wish we had more, because she feels so out of place because she's so different. Like the whole death thing, you know, like the death modders, what they're called. So like in LOR you can see more of them. We need another one of these for sure, just to give him more of a place in League. Senna is difficult. Like, I want to like her. I think Senna is cool, but at the same time, only thing that makes her cool is like the massive lore and like the connections to like, you know, the build up with like Lucian, and like the fact that she can like have this shadow thing going on. That's kind of cool. But then like her clothing, it's just like, it's a skin tight leather suit. Might as well be Kai'Sa. It's just a woman again. And the gun, I guess we should like consider the gun as well part of the design. I think the gun is goofy as well. I think it's fun to play her. I think she's cool. I think she's good design. I don't know. Also, okay, you know what? I'll put it in good design. I just realized I just don't like her. I just think she's annoying to play against. I don't like her voice lines. I think she's a bitch. But she's cool. I mean, I guess, you know, objectively, if she was like, if I liked her personality, I probably would have put it in like good design. So I'll be good and objective. I'll put it there. Anivia is just old. Cool ID. The Cryo Phoenix, like an Ice Phoenix, really cool. Oh, Echo. Echo is awesome. I mean, Echo in League, it's okay, right? It's unique enough. I like it. Echo from Arcane, so good. I mean, it's so cool. I like Echo. I like him. What can I say? He's a bitch to play against. Like, he's this annoying child that I want to fucking squeeze the life out of. But he's cool. Also, his cinematic is awesome. And of course, Arcane. I do think maybe like the hourglass painted on his face is kind of like too on the nose. Literally. Warwick is awesome. I love Warwick, dude. You think like he's like just like a basic werewolf? But he's got like this, it's like a steampunk werewolf with like the engine in his back. It's so cool. It's very basic, but it works so well. I'm still not sure about Volibear. I still don't know if I should put him up there, because he's just a bear. Like, I don't think he's like that good of a design. I don't know what else to put him. But yeah, Warwick is awesome. I think Lulu is actually great. I actually like Lulu. Lulu is, I think, the perfect little, like, this little funny nature witch goober, right? I think she works perfectly. Like little fairy type thing, nature thingy. I think it's perfect. She's annoying and like a laugh, but I think she's fine. I think Lulu's actually like really good. Annie looks... Okay, look. Annie looks deformed. They cannot make this child look normal in any art. I don't know what's wrong with her. But Tibbers is so cool. And I wanna put Tibbers with her design. I wanna say that Tibbers is part of her design. So I'm gonna put her with like good design. I think Annie's cool. Like the whole fire thing. And then with like Tibbers, it's good. Also LOR made it a little bit better, give her like more substance. It's kind of a reach, putting in like the LOR design as well. But I think the idea is there. If not for this, I would just put her in old. Like, she's just old, but Tibbers is just cool. Maybe she's just old. 'Cause I think actually like her base model in League is garbage, right? I'll put it in old. Nafiri is to me is just a dog. I'm very happy we got like a new monster, especially like it's a girl. I love it. Yes, finally. But her, I wanna like her, but she's like too much just a dog with like weird knives out of her shoulders. I don't know. I think we're all kind of hoping for the dog with like a sword in her mouth, right? Like picking up the Darkin blade. Like, where's the blade? Where's the Darkin weapon? I don't want to put it in Miss Potential because I haven't seen her like in game that much yet. Like I haven't that much time with her. The blade's across her face. Where's the blade? The ear is the hilt. Is that what that is? So there's two blades. Oh no, this is a different ear. I mean, that's a cool idea. I kind of wish it showed better because this is. Let's get a picture of the blade. Here we go. This is the blade, right? Oh, now I see it. There it is. Would have been cool if you actually saw the blade more. That would've been sick. Like, I get it now. That's cool, but like, I wish you could actually see the blade more and not just like dog. Okay. That's a cool idea though. To be fair, that makes me like put her even more in Miss Potential. But like I said, the bar for female champs is so low that like the fact that they just have a different body type is already enough to put them like in good design. Zilean I think is old. Zilean is old. Graves. I actually quite like Graves. The thing as well that like is really nice for men compared to women is like facial hair. Like having different facial hair can do so much for like different champs. He's old. The thing is I like Graves because that fucking cinematic with him and Twisted Fate attacking Misfortune is so funny. It's so good. And I can't get out of my head. Man with gun. That's true. But it's just like this big weird gun, right? I don't know. I like Graves. Why the idea of him? Because I still think there's something about like the facial hair, his outfits, you know, the gun. Like there's something there that is I think is good design. The pants, I don't know about the pants. Okay, yeah, sure. Okay, we'll put him in old. We'll give him his buddy next to him. There you go. Old, singed, old. Evelyn. Evelyn is amazing. Evelyn is so good. Right, what the fuck? People weren't like, you know, shitting on like Unga Bunga hot woman. Evelyn does it right. Here's the thing. Evelyn is hot with a reason. Like her whole reason of being like that's a succubus. Like that's good. Yes. There's meaning to like her being, you know, hot. There's no meaning to like Zyra having like her tits out. There's no meaning to fucking Sona having like massive fucking bonkadoos. Or like Janna being like in a bikini. Oh, Mundo. Why did they make him have the... Why did you give Mundo a fade and like a sexy jawline? What is wrong with you, Riot? Why did you make him hot? Why? 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 I don't even want to talk about it. This makes me angry. I want to talk about Aatrox though. God damn! Aatrox looks so cool. And then of course you hear him talking and you're like, oh, maybe I am gay. Oh, this is cool. This is me now. Galio, amazing. Galio looks so cool. So unique as well. The whole Demacia Petricide thing is like an anti-magic statue. So cool. Galio is awesome. Such a good rework as well. Vel'Koz, I think Vel'Koz is cool. Vel'Koz is actually one of the first champs when I tried League back in fucking 2000 something. Vel'Koz is one of the first champs I actually tried. He's like, oh my god, fucking Squid Boy. Like big eye, big squid. He could also be put in olds. But I still think he's cool. I still think like for a Void monster, if they would remake him today, he would look cooler, sure. But I still think it looks really cool for like a Void monster. Same with Cho'Gath. Let's put Cho'Gath in old. I think Cho'Gath is really cool. He's got good design, but he's too old, man. He's too old. Trundle is old. Bart is amazing. I don't know what the fuck. I put him in male, but you know, who the fuck knows, right? I like Bart. Bart is cool. I don't need to explain why Bart is good design, right? It's Bart, fellas. Come on, it's Bart. Pike, oh, amazing. Oh my god. The hunched over, like small, like he's got like small in stature, like all hunched over. The fucking the jaw, the shark jaws is like shoulder blades. The bald and the fucking the teeth on the mask. It's so cool, dude. A lot of things like I realized that like all the men get like different, you know, sizes, ages, like postures, right? And with the women, like they don't even change the look at them. None of like hunched over, like even like walking differently. They all just, that's them, right? So boring. I think that's what makes Senna better, because Senna does have a different posture. But like the big gun, kind of, you know, hard not to. Actually, like all of them. Evelyn walks different. This one doesn't. This one is weird. I still don't know why Morgana's up there, but like my brain is like, yeah, Morgana and Diana, yeah. I don't know why I put these two up there. I don't know. Syndra. Syndra's like ID score, right? Like power, but then she's just a girl. Oh, I'm gonna put Syndra in Dudu. Like it just does nothing for me. I like Syndra, don't get me wrong. Like I like the idea of her, like the personality, but yeah, God, brain activation, exactly. If you look past that, it's just... Oh, I got the hiccups. Oh, Taric is amazing. Holy shit. Where's my female Taric at, eh? Taric is so good. So unique. I love him, dude. He's so 80s. Like, he's just like so 80s. I love him. There's nobody like Taric, right? It's like another statement, like another like thing you can say about these all these characters. Like there's nobody like Taric. There's nobody like Pai. There's nobody like Bart. I think King Jarvan is fucking doo-doo. Not even old. I think he's doo-doo. So boring. Jarvan and Jinzao, just stinkers, both of them. Karma, doo-doo. There's like nothing there. It's Green Ash. Woo. Okay, Xayah and Rakan are amazing. I love them. Xayah actually has like actually like looks. It's still, again, just a woman with, like, ears. But once again, the bar is that low, fellas. The bar is that low. I think it's Xayah's, like, personality in combination with Rakan that kind of shines through. And the thing is, it's just them together is so good. But on their own, maybe they're not that good. They're just like bird people. But then I still like the Hot Topic, fucking nose piercing Xayah. I like them. I think they both deserve to be in the good designs. Oh, there's Caitlyn. Old Caitlyn sucked balls. It should have been like right next to Jace. New Caitlyn is just doo-doo. It's just woman in purple. Doesn't scream like Piltover to me. Doesn't, It's just, I don't know. It's just, there she is. Irelia is close to being good design. She has a different body type as well, right? A little thicker. Her weapons are really cool, but I fucking hate it, really. Dude, I cannot stand this creature. But I think I have to be objective here and put her in, like, good design, right? Like, I think she's unique enough. She's, like, interesting enough to be put up there, I think. Corki is... Dude, even if he looks like... No joke, even though he looks like a burnt chicken nugget, I still think he's good design. That guy, I mean, he's just a red bear. It's like Rumble, right? There's always like a rat in a machine. Where is he? Where's the rat? Like, Rumble and Corki are the same to me. Where do I put these? I'm just put them in alts. I'll just put them in alts. They're just like rats in vehicles. That's like this funny thing that like a lot of games have going as well. Like, it's a trope. So for that reason, I'm not gonna put him in good design. Cactus, I think, is just old. It's just like, he's the Grim Reaper. He's kind of a Lich King guy. That's what it's cool. Like, he's cool, don't get me wrong, but like, he's kind of outdated. I think Kassadin looks like garbage, actually. I don't know. I've never once thought Kassadin looked cool. Like, the ID is cool, right? The ID is like, oh my god, we put him in the, like, he's like surviving in the void. Like, is he corrupted to the void? Like, he's got the mask against the void? I don't know. Kai'Sa comes out and she looks good. I don't know what's going on with these two people, but, I don't know. It just doesn't do it for me. And then, like, reworks his splash art, still doesn't do it for me. Fucking Buzz Lightyear villain looking ass. Cassiopeia, garbage. I almost want to put her in good design just because she's, like, half snake. But it's just... That's all it is. It's just Medusa with, like, her tits out. It's all it is. I think Nico is so boring. Actually, I just realized... There's a trend. There's a trend here. Where's the deer girl? What is the creature? Where's la criatura? The insult to creation. Where are you? I can't find it. There it is. There's something about these things. Maybe I'm too much of like a misogynist to like objectively look at jams made for women, but I don't like these, dude. I mean, Lilia is like just a centaur. But like the dream thing is kind of interesting. The staff is kind of interesting, and she's not as sexualized as well, so that's cool. So I'll give her the good design. I'll give her the good design. Nico, fuck, dude. Nico she's just so stupid. The thing that annoys me is like she can barely speak, right? She's like a fucking like amoeba, like up there. She can like not even like speak like ooh frog, frog. But then she does know like her sexuality. Like that's like a whole thing, right? She's lesbian. That's like her whole thing. That just annoys me. It has nothing to do with her design. That's just something that like annoyed me because like her whole promo was like, oh, she's lesbian, right? I was like, dude, this thing can barely talk. Can you like do like one sentence? Like, ooh, Nico hungry. I think Nico and Zoe have the same vibe. It's like I don't mind them, but they are just so like out of place. Like I actually like Zoe. I think her kid is actually really cool, and I think she is like the god of the Twilight, the trickster god, like Twilight, whatever she is. Right? She's like a big part of the lore as well. Like she's always there. It's like her manifestations. I think it's cool. I like Zoe, but like these two, they're so I don't know where to put them. I don't know where to put them. Another one. That'll do it. There we go. I got no idea. A Senna situation? No, because I think there's an argument to be made for... Okay, Senna is cool. Like, Senna can be... Like, is like a cool design, sure. Like, you can't say, like, oh, we already have Senna, you know? I mean, that's because we don't have any black women in the game. But Leona, in concept, really cool. In execution, kind of... I mean, she's old. But then in LOR, even, they give her, like... Her armor should be thicker. It should be more. It should be cooler. It should be, like, Juggernaut, cool woman armor. And she's just, you know, she's wearing, like, a weird skin-tight suit, like, breastplates. You don't realize this, but, like, she's actually not wearing any armor. It's just breastplates. And, like, just, like... There's like a t-shirt underneath. I'll put it in old. I think I'll put Leona in old. Because she is cool. Like, the whole sun thing is so badass. But I think if they would rework her and give her like actual cool armor, it should be fucking amazing. I'm just kind of disappointed because LOR did her dirty as well. Oh dear fucking hell. What a rework. What a fucking rework. Oh my god, he's got no shirt. But yeah, like, he's so different. That's the thing, right? He's like so... Why can they make like men so different? Like, even though there's like just a couple... Like, they're just humans. They're all so different. And then like we get... These women, right? Like, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 already. Of just like this copy and paste thing, like different, like, it's crazy. Ooh, K'Sante. I actually like K'Sante. I think K'Sante looks cool. I just think his gameplay is super clunky and like just not really fun. He's weird. Also, introducing him into the game is kind of like raises a lot of questions lore-wise. Like, oh, what the fuck? There's like a whole North African. Like, we already had Egypt and Shurima, but like apparently like, a part of Shurima now has like black people out of nowhere. Like, okay, so does Lucio, does Echo come? Like, does Lucio come from there? Like, how do they get in Demacia and Zan? He's like, what's the implications there? That's what I want to like know more about this. But I think his design is actually pretty cool. His outfit doesn't do it for me. Like, I'm not a big fan of like the whole African thing, but his body is awesome, dude. Like, the way his posture in the game is so cool. Like, it's such a cool silhouette to look at. I really like him. Vex, hey, we got a good female. Look at that. Vex is amazing. Vex, like, isn't like, they're not afraid to like just. This was other thing where like they were afraid to commit. It's like with Kale. Like, they just don't have the balls to commit to like a fully armored angel. With Vex, they fully committed to like this goth fucking emo, just annoying, brat. Love it. So good. I love the design. Love the hair as well. So, like, actual modern Yordle looks unique. There's nothing like it. I love it. I think Yona looks garbage. I think Yona is awful. As far as his edginess go, it's fine, right? He's just like in his pants and his two katanas edgy. But then they were like, okay, dude, this is like, he's boring as fuck. Okay, just slap like a triangle on his forehead and call it a day. Like, I hate this mask. It's so bad. Fiora. I'll put Fiora in good design. I'll give Fiora a good design. She's quite unique. The hairstyle, the whole rapier thing, right? It feels like she's a character first and then a woman, She's like the Three Musketeers, like, clearly inspired by that shit. She could have been man or woman, and it would have been cool, right? It's like, oh, it's the rapier, duelists. Cool. Scanner is old. I'm not even like talk to him. Thresh is amazing. Oh my god, Thresh is fantastic. What a perfect representation of the Shadow Isles. Just like there's like nothing wrong with him. He's old. And I think his LOR design is so good. I mean, we don't talk about Wild Rift. Wild Rift doesn't exist, alright? That's just China, okay? We don't talk about Wild Rift. Jinx. Oh my god, okay, Jinx is difficult. Because Jinx is like, nowadays, her trope has been so overdone, right? Like, it's Harlequin, it's the Deadpool, whatever. It's like, we're done. People like don't care anymore. I'll give it old. I think I'll give it old. The only reason like people like, oh my god, Jinx so cool is because she has like no tits. Like literally, like the only reason she was like different from all the other women back in the day is because she had no tits. Whereas like all the rest, like look at all these old champions, it's just like copy and paste body types, boobs in the thumbnail, and that's it. I like Jinx. Jinx was the first champ I tried in tutorial as well because I was a horny, sad teenager at one point as well. Jinx is a Draven. I think her design leaves a lot to be desired nowadays. But I think her like voice acting and like her like personality still holds up. I think it does. Cause also she's like there's nobody else like does it better. Like does like fucking power creeps her. Like how fucking Samira power creeps Severe, stuff like that. Gnar is cool. Gnar is really cool. A fucking Ice Age looking at Yordle, like transforms to like a big Yordle, like big Unga Bunga man. Fuck yeah, super unique. Get him up there. Rek'Sai, awesome. I'm just a sucker for land sharks. Okay, if it swims in sand, it's a 10. It is what it is. It's so cool. you know what Rek'Sai does? She swims in sand. I love her. Does her design? It's kind of old. I think they could like do cooler void stuff nowadays. but it still holds up, I think. It's just so cool. Next guy is badass. Wukong is so overdone. I'm so done with Wukongs. Get out of here. Actually, I could... Okay, let's rate the new ones as well. Let's rate the new splash arts as well. So, new Severe, still doo-doo. She looks like... She's cooler, don't get me wrong. Less objectified, she's got like a cooler face, like stronger features. But it's still just a girl in a bikini. Like there's... Yeah, you know, doesn't matter that like, you know... You gave her like less lipstick. It's still a girl in a bikini. Hecarim's new design? Ooh, Hecarim's new design. In Wild Rift, I don't like it. But I think his splash art is really cool. Because actually, really, like, it feels like very Kamavorian. I don't even know if he's from there. But he looks way more unique. Like, his armor looks like very unique from a certain place than it does here. Here he's just like Undead Centaur. In Wild Rift, the 3D model kind of sucks. But I'll still give it a good design. What else we got? Shen. Shen is just Shredder. It's just a ninja. Talon is just Assassin's Creed, man. Like, he is so boring. Stinky, man. Nocturne is just old. Nocturne is amazing. Nocturne is super cool, but he's old. It just doesn't hold up. Gragas is old. Blitzcrank. I like the idea of Blitzcrank, but I think it might just be old as well, right? This goofy walk. Here's the thing. Nasus, Azir, and Renekton. Where are you, fucking Sobek looking ass? Where are you? Like, they are just Ra, Anubis, and Sobek, right? Like, that's not, you know... There's an argument to be made for Azir, but the other two, they are just the Egyptian gods. Azir is enough of, like, armor and, like, enough personality to be different. I think Azir kinda overcomes the whole Ra, like, you know, sticker, label, Ra label. But Renekton and Nasus are just Anubis and Sobek. Like, there is just... that's just what they are. Twitch is just a rat. I like him. I think he's old. I just don't think he holds up anymore. Oh, I think Orianna is actually cool. I think Orianna is old. I would put Orianna in old, but the female good design could use some champs. You know, if I put Orianna in there, I put Blitzcrank up there as well. Fuck it. Sylas. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna put Sylas in Miss Potential. I like Sylas, I really like him, but he's just a hot, like, the body type, like, what do you call it, like, scruffy look, kind of almost saves him, but don't be mistaken, he's just another, like, anime hot boy. Like, he spent his whole life in prison. And he comes out looking like that, like, come on, he has to be dirtier, he has to be, like, nastier. Give me, like, Prisoner from, like, Dark Souls 2, you know? Like, give me a broken man, like, was just, like, brainwashed by his ideals. I like him. I really like him, but he's this, you know, it's all of these, by the way. Like, I like all of these people, but like they are just short of, like, you know, reaching their actual full potential, in my opinion. Rock. Okay, Mordekaiser is fucking awesome. Oh my god. Hello. It's Mordekaiser. Hello. Look at that thing. So cool. Garen is Darius. Renata. People are like, oh my god, so cool, but like she's just kind of there. Like, she doesn't matter. It's just. Right? Well, I'll give it, once again, she's kind of unique, as in that, like, she's not 20 years old, so I'll just give it that, right? Fiddlesticks, I mean, what the fuck is Fiddlesticks? Is he man or girl? Voice actor is a man, so I'll put him as man. We call him he, right? I mean, it's fucking Fiddlesticks. His rework is like, mwah. Just what a fucking upgrade. I don't like Malzahar. I think it looks shit. Even, like, I'm not even gonna put him in old, I'll put him in doo-doo. I think Malzahar looks like trash. I don't know, I just don't like him. He's like this Shuriman guy turned void or something, right? I don't know, maybe like his lore is apparently interesting. I just don't get it. I don't know what I'm looking at. I don't like it. Oh, Pantheon. You guys are not ready for this. I don't think Pantheon looks that good. Pantheon is amazing. Pantheon's music is awesome. Pantheon's lore is cool. He's a badass. He looks cool. But in the end, it's just a guy that looks cool. I don't even like his helmet. I think the way they did his... Because of course they couldn't do the Greek helmet because it's just like... It's just a Greek guy, right? Like old Pantheon was just a Greek guy, like just like a Spartan guy. And then they just made him more buff. And then they gave him like a weird version of the Greek helmet. I don't like the helmet. I just think it looks weird. I don't know. This is so weird of like putting Pantheon in good design. It's just a guy, right? If you just look at him and you don't know the cinematics, you know, the lore, the voice, the music, then, you know, then like I think he's missing, is missing in design. I think his helmet just doesn't do it. Like that's his only design, right? Is his helmet. I think they could have done better with design. Draven. I guess yeah. I guess you're right. Yeah. I guess yeah. That makes more sense. Yeah, you're right. As in, like, when you see him, he's just like, okay, he's just like, you know, right, weird Spartan kind of guy with an ugly helmet. But then, you know, you get to know him, it's like, oh, why my heart? You know, that type of deal. Tryndamere is old. Brand is old. Lysanne is old. Jax is old. Dude, all of these characters right here could get like an ASU. All of them. Literally every single one of these characters could like get an update to the visuals. And they should. Urgot is awesome. I love Urgot. He's so badass. He's like maybe a little too much like villain, right? He's like fucking pain, suffering, fuck you. But I like him. I like him. Oh, Sett. I think Sett looks like doo-doo, dude. I'm sorry. The idea is cool. Like he's the boss. I like his personality, but it's Sett is difficult because I like the dichotomy of like haha funny cat boy, but then he's got like the jaw, like he's got, you know, he's got like, but then in game he's like such an anime boy. I hate it. But his special is like really good. Ooh, Sett is difficult. I think Sett might be Draven tier as well. I don't know, but I feel like it's not fair putting Sett in good design when I put like all these just random women in like doo-doo. I don't think it's, I don't think it deserves good. I don't think I like Sett, but I think it deserves good design. I think it deserves to be put up with there with like Braum and Jhin and Nautilus and Tahm Kench. Nah. With potential, I think the part I think is weird is like the anime stuff, like the hair and like especially like the face in game is really anime. There's something about Sett that's like off. I always play him with skins as well. I always play him with skins on. Good champs, I love playing without skin. Every single one of these, I think like their base skin is awesome. I see their base skin is like one of, if not the best, you know, option out of like all their outfits. Like Illaoi, I love playing like default Illaoi. Love playing fucking default Tahm Kench or Ornn. But yeah, so yeah, Sett is doo-doo. I'm just realizing, I'm realizing things about myself. This is crazy. Sett is doo-doo. Oh my god. Oh, dude, Kayn is a Draven, 100%. Kayn is a Draven, 100%. At first you look at him like, what the fuck is this generic piece of shit? And then you play him and you're like, I get it. And then you play Blue Kayn, like, what the fuck is this piece of shit? And you put him back down and play Red Kayn, like, oh my god, this is fantastic. Personality-wise, is so good. Because they take a shit out of his edginess, right? Like, he's super edgy, but like they make fun of him for it, right? Like Rast just keeps like roasting his ass constantly. And like even like when he becomes like Rast, like, you know, Big Red version, he still shits on him. Kayn is really good, but you know, you wouldn't like his base design doesn't portray that. The thing is, they want you to believe that he looks like an edgy bastard, so I think they actually succeed. I actually think they succeed in it, because they want him to look like this. So like Yone trying to take himself serious. No, they want him to look like a piece of shit, like edgy edgelord. No, I think I'm gonna put Kayn there. Good design. Oh my god, we're almost finished. Rengar is just an animal. Rengar is just an animal. I don't fucking know. That is literally just an animal. I have no idea. He's old as well, right? I think back in the day, his design was like, wow. I'll put him in old. I'll give Rengar old. I think back in the days it was like super cool, but now it's just kind of like, alright, what's with the eye? You know, what's with the thing? What's with the? It's just like, I mean, it's cool though. It's like this jungle, like Vastaya hybrid monster, like assassin predator thing. Like, it is cool. Him and Kha'Zix, I can't rate this. Speaking about Kha'Zix, I think Kha'Zix's splash art is kind of shit. Like, in game, he's kind of fun. Like, it's kind of like, he's a bug. I mean, he's a bug. He's just a bug. I'm gonna put these together. Like, you know, they were meant for each other. Little bug men. Oh! Good female design. Poppy is the goat, dude. I love Poppy. Dude, the hammer, like, just... Of course, I'm a sucker for, like, small girls, oversized weapons. Yes. But, like, it's so well done. It's so tastefully done. The little armor as well. Like, she's, like, cool armor. Like, the fucking... The hairstyle, the hammer. Like, it's just good. It's like, recognizable. And, of course, like, if you go deeper on the personality and the lore, it's so good as well. Poppy is a fucking walking W. I think Heimerdinger is also... It might be old, but I think he's unique enough to be like, what the fuck is that, you know? I think Heimerdinger is cool. It's good design. Let's put old all the way in the bottom, by the way, because I don't think... Like, these don't really matter. It's more about, like, these. Yasuo. I think Yasuo is actually also old. Shaco old. Varus is fucking shit. I'm sorry. Varus is garbage. I don't even know, like, where to start with this thing. First of all, get an extra A in your name. And then we'll talk, alright? But for now, you sit in the doo-doo. Yorick is cool. A bitch to fight. Absolute awful laning experience. I don't even know like what the fuck he is. Like he looks like it's obviously like an Undertaker of some kind. Looks cool. Look at this. Udyr, K'Sante, Yorick, Taric, and Ekko. Look how different all these men are. You just don't, for some reason they just cannot put that diversity, and like not in like the message type way, but like actual like good diversity on the women. I think with Talia, they kind of did it. Kalista as well. Kalista, I mean, of course, all the good designs kind of have that going for them, but like not in this degree. Nidalee is old. I mean, I want to put Nidalee in Dudu as well. You know what? New tier. Haha. Hot woman. This is the tier that gets me. This is the tier that like, you know, keeps me up at night. For the wrong reasons. Look how many there are as well, dude. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. That's a good way to differentiate. I'm gonna put Vayne there as well. Like, oh, what the fuck would you mean Vayne? Dude, she's in a skin-tight latex bodysuit. There's nothing going on for her. Like, she's like some weird-ass Bayonetta ripoff in like her tits out. That's all it is. What about Soraka? I don't think she's good design. I think she's just like, you know, like she's like Nami. I don't know. It's like these women. I don't know. I can't rate this. I don't think it's fair of me to put them like in bad tiers. And so just give them their own tier. I don't know. Make of this yellow tier what you want. Elise is hot woman. I don't think... I think they at least try with Akali because they made her boob small, so you know they care. I guess I'll put it in good design. I don't think there's like another female ninja that really like does the same thing that she does. Kiana. Okay, so Kiana is fat, right? She's got fat ass. That's literally her design. She's got a fat ass and a hula hoop. I actually quite like the hair. She's a hot woman, but at the same time, for her, it kind of like fits her in a way. Right? She's like this very cocky princess who's like super ignorant about everything. Just like super like vain, narcissistic. So it kind of works for her because like she wants to look good. I think it works for her. Yeah. Because like her whole thing is that like she feels she's like super like, you know, like ego driven, right? So she wants to look good. I think that works. Also, the hula hoop is kind of cool. Please don't skip to the end of this video and then just, you know, see Kiana in good design and think like, oh, because she's got a fat ass. No, okay. There's more to it than that. Riven is just old. I could put her like in hot woman, but I think she's just old. Kennen is old. Teemo is old. Ivern is amazing. Ivern is so cool. So unique. Like, not even talk about his gameplay. He's such a weird, like, somehow, like, scary, but like, you know, funny character, but still like scary somehow. Ezreal. Okay, I hate Ezreal. I don't like his design either. But I think he is like, you need one of these, right? No, I changed my mind. Ezreal goes in hot woman. Vi. Because we all think about Vi like from Arcane. Vi Arcane is fantastic. Great. Right? Very lesbian, very strong, very cool. Vi in League, very different. Right? Splash Art as well. It's just like ass and like this weird steampunk skirt. She's still like in the same vein as like old Caitlyn and Jace. Like in just very, very bad, like cringy steampunk. But the gauntlets are very cool. I think we put it in old, yeah. I think put it like next to Jace. I do think that they just wanted to make like a tomboyish character, but then they just couldn't escape like the lesbian allegations. Then they were like, you know what? That's good. Let's make that like personality. And it works, So the thing is, Arcane Vi has so much emotional trauma. Whereas like League Vi is just like, punch. Lucian, I think Lucian looks like trash. I don't know. Weird things I think I'll put him in old. Victor's design, is old, I think as well. Vladimir is old. Ziggs is old. I never thought about Sion like, oh my god, cool design. He already had like, this guy already kind of had like a rework, but I was like really like old. I don't know. There's something about Sion that is just like, it's like not fucked up enough, you know? Like he's just like this unholy zombie creation of Noxus, right? Like this war machine. Like, I think it's like this warlord like brought back to life or something. I feel like he's not fucked up enough. I don't want to put him in because I think when you see him in the cinematic with like Irelia and stuff, like he's kind of cool, but he's still like smooth in League. He's like on the verge of being old and just he's like between old and his potential. Like he's too old to be his potential. Like, you know, they didn't know better back then, but like he's not that old, you know. When in doubt, just put him in old. Gangplank. I mean, he's the pirate guy. He's got a cool beard. He is kind of old, but he's like the only pirate guy, right? Like the actual pirate guy. So I think it's fair to put him in good design. I think it's cool. It's like, he's pretty much just a pirate, but I think that does it. Also, the thing that like really helps, he looks dirty. Like he looks, like look at him, look at his face. He looks so greasy, nasty pirate. Maokai. Not scary enough. Maokai is like from the Shadow Isles, right? It's like this tree spirits. Scary, like, it's like Karthus, he's old. Like him and Karthus are the same. ASU, of these three people, I think if you like, you know, rework their designs of these three, my god. Actual goated lineup. Crazy. Rammus is old. Really funny though, I like Rammus. Tristana is... I think actually Tristana, I'm not even gonna put it in old, I'm gonna put it in Dudu. I think Tristana is... there's like nothing there. If not for fucking, what's it called, Vivi from Final Fantasy, Veigar would be so good. Veigar would be like good immediately. Immediately. Blah, blah, blah. But because of Vivi, because of the Heartless, like, it's just... Nah, I put him in good design. I have to. Like, come on, it's fucking Veigar. Little rascal. I think Aphelios is actually kind of cool. But maybe that's just because, like, he's Korean. I don't know, there's something about, like, his body type. Like, his shoulders, like, the shape of his... Like, the silhouette of his body, that's interesting to me. Like, the way his neck is hidden. I don't think he's, like, meant to be conventional... What do you call it? Like, conventionally attractive? What do you call it? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just, like... You know, Korean blind and he's supposed to be like a very hot boy. But to me, he doesn't look attractive. But he's kind of just there as well, right? Nah, I'll put him in Dudu. He's cool, like, all his weapons and stuff. Like, there's a lot of, like, aesthetics that go into him, though. I'll put him in question mark. There you go, with fucking the rest of the weirdos. Fucking Yumi, it's a cat. Like, what you want to rate a cat? Like, it's just a cat. Haha, old woman. Alright, almost done. Oh my god. Kog'Maw. I think Kog'Maw is old. I like Kog'Maw. I like the idea of him, like a blah, 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 little artillery void creature. I think it's old. I think if they would do him nowadays, it would be way cooler. Dude, I think Milio doesn't fit it, like, League at all. Where's the other people that don't fit? Milio, it's like, he just came out of, like League was like, they saw Encanto and were like, dude, what if we just randomly put a Colombian in our game? In our, like, main fantasy world. There's, like, no relation to the real world at all. I think it looks bored. It's just a child with, like, a weirded backpack. Like, the fire could have been cool, but it's just... I think that like, the tracks from him a lot is because Nunu exists. I think that's the biggest thing. It's brown Nunu. If they do more Ixtal, then Milio is good. Yeah, I like Kiana. It's just Kiana and Milio are supposed to be the same. Like, they're both from Ixtal, but, like, they are very different nationalities, right? It feels that way, at least. So let's see. There's, like, almost not double, but, like, there's, like, a third, like, more male champion designs that I think are good. I mean, Morgana is... Dude, a lot of these were, like, just kind of like shoe-ins. Like, come on, okay, you know, the bar is that low, sure. Look, she's got no tits, sure. You know, Akali's got no tits, sure, put it in. Morgana's got at least wings on her ass, sure, put it in. Diana, at least wearing clothing, sure, put it in, right? So a lot of these are, like, kind of, you know, forced in. I think it's obvious, like, the men have way more variety. Like, look at this. So interesting. But I think the biggest annoyance is this fucking group right here. This pink group right here is so shit. But then again, let's see, because most of these are actually old champions, right? Kaisa is new. It's just Kaisa, really. So, like, you know, I can't really blame them because they're all old champions. Like, they don't make them like this anymore, at least. Why Lulu so high? I think Lulu is a great design. Oh, by the way, the ranking in this doesn't matter. All right, I don't. If you want to, I could rank it, but then we're gonna be here for like another hour. These are just doo-doo. These are just like bad designs, right? Sometimes you just forget, like, these designs even exist. The only reason, like, you know Darius is because, like, he's a piece of shit to fight in lane, right? Like Yone as well. Like, they're just like, nah. Wait, I forgot the early. I think with Leona, they at least try to do something different. I'm not gonna put it, like, she's obviously just a hot woman as well, right? It's like, you know, she's like moaning and groaning as well in the fucking cinematics, but at least they try. So I'll give her that. Okay, so yeah, these are all the hot women. Look how many there are. You guys understand why this annoys me, right? Look at the men. Look at these designs. Look at this. There's not a single thing you can be like, oh, that guy's actually kind of like, oh, that's kind of similar. No, it's all unique. It's all interesting. There could be like an argument to be made for like Zed and Kayn, but like even then, it's so different. Because the thing is, a lot of these women are still like same body type, right? Like Diana, Fiora, Morgana, Irelia, Xayah, Akali, Kiana, Orianna, Senna. They're all still just basic body type. But they have at least something going. You can tell, right? Just by looking at this tier list. The difference in just designs. Just the uniqueness and the creativity behind the designs. This list, compared, even compared like the good females. It's crazy. The only like non-humanoids are Naafiri and Rek'Sai. All the rest of them have like tits and ass. Yeah, Lamb as well. Like she even has skins that make her human. Just like Orianna, they got skins that make her human. I'd love to put Samira just up here as well, to be honest. Just to make a statement, but you know, her voice actor that's how good like her voice is. Like, you know how like her personality. Samira's back. Like she does what like Shan tried to do. Alright. She's just like a good Sivir. That's what it is. And then we've got Miss Potential. Kind of speaks for itself. I explained this throughout the video more than enough. This is a Zeri tier list. This is just like, ah! These are things that I want to see burn. I want to see their skin melt from their bones. I don't want to see these things ever again. To be fair, Soraka, I don't really care about Soraka. I don't know where else to put. I'll put Soraka next to these bitches. There we go. I cannot stand these. I mean, Yumi as well. Like, it's just these three, really. I hate these three so much. Why do you have like a weird, like, fish gills that like cover your fish tits? Like, that's your skin, right? Like, what the fuck? Natural décolleté. What is Zeri? What is that champ? You could like remove that champ. Nothing matters. Nothing changed. No, you don't matter. I don't like it. And I don't do it. And these are just like, I don't fucking know. I don't know what I'm supposed to think about these. And then we got old. I think we can just like ignore these because they're like, because for example, Anivia is really cool. I'd love to put Anivia up here, female good design. But like it's, you know, it just doesn't look good. But that's only because she's old. If they would redo this concept, it would be amazing. Put it up there for sure. Either they're old, but like their design, like their concept is good, or they're just old in general, and they shouldn't be, you know, judged because of it. There we go. That's a tier list.